Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make simple chicken soup. And to do that, you can use your leftover rotisserie chicken that you bought from the store the night before. To start, we're going to put it in a stock pot. We're going to cover the rotisserie chicken with chicken broth. And if you don't have enough chicken broth, that's totally fine. You can use water, but it might just not have that intense chicken flavor. And you just want there to be enough of the chicken broth to cover the rotisserie chicken completely. Now that we've added the chicken broth, we're going to turn the heat on high and bring it up to a boil. And then once it's boiling, we're going to reduce that to a simmer for 20 minutes. We're going to take a ladle, and you can see that there's a little bit of fat and foam coming up to the top. We just want to skim that off so our broth is as clear as possible. So now that our chicken broth has been simmering for about 20 minutes, we're going to remove the carcass. Try to do this carefully without burning yourself. If any little pieces of chicken fell off, that's totally fine. You just want to get any of the skin or the bones, anything that you don't want to eat later on. And that's it. We're going to set this to the side to let it cool. And next we're going to add our vegetables. We have carrot, celery, diced onion, and a bay leaf. And we're going to let this simmer until tender, which is about 10 minutes. We're going to add our rice, and we're going to let this cook for an additional 10 minutes so that can get cooked through. And as we're adding the rice, we want to stir just so the rice doesn't stick to the bottom. And stirring will also release some of the starches from the rice to give our soup a little bit of body. Okay, so we're going to separate the chicken from the carcass and all the bones. You can take the dark and the light meat, whatever you prefer. And you can kind of shred it into smaller pieces that you'll be able to fit in your mouth. And we're going to add this back to our soup just until it gets reheated, so about 1 or 2 minutes. Now to finish the soup, we're going to season it with a ½ teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. And you can also remove the bay leaf at this point because you don't want to eat that. And then we're going to ladle it into a bowl. And there you have it, simple chicken soup that you can make with what you have laying around in your fridge.